Hello everyone, welcome back to Quick Draft Strix. Well, I guess I would say welcome back to Magic the Gathering, and today we're playing Quick Draft Strixhaven because that's still the format in vogue at the time of this recording. Maybe even by the time this episode is released. I think it's out for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know how much backlog I have, but it is somewhat substantial. Anyway, we're just gonna hop in here. I believe I have my draft guide and stuff open. I do. Okay. The last two drafts have gone pretty well. I'm hopeful I can continue in this way and that it's not just a fluke. What the hell is Inquisition of Kozilek? Kozilek? I don't know. It's a 1 mana, like, duress type, duress/Thoughtseize type of card. Okay. Probably okay? Maybe? Pretty good to play on turn 1. Pretty bad to play on, like, turn 9. When, like, there's nothing for it to hit. Flamescroll Celebrant / Revel in Silence. It's a 2-mana 2/1. Whoa. Okay, that is an ability. When an opponent activates any ability that isn't a mana ability, it does damage to them. I mean, is it an ability though? Like, that doesn't count spells. So any other kind of activated ability on creatures. But it's still like a 2-mana 2/1 with a big buff effect. I think the white half of this card is like absolute junk. Well, wait a minute. They can't cast spells this turn? Okay, maybe it's not junk. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Illuminate History, 4 mana. Kind of like redraw your hand. Doesn't seem very good. Mage Hunter, 4 mana, 3/4. I think this is playable. Oh, here's the, like, signpost uncommon for red-white. Powerful graveyard interaction effect, but it costs like 5? Ether Helix. Might be heated debate, actually. Well, let's look up how good Flamescroll Celebrant, Inquisition, and Ventorius are. I have no idea about any of them, really. I'll leave... Oh, and Mage Hunter. Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like this could be a fairly good card. Should be. But Heated Debate is really good. So I have no idea what the draft guide will suggest here. Alright, let's look up Inquisition. I suspect this is not going to be the winner. Yes, it is a bad... It's a solid playable card. No. Very top of sometimes playable. A bit worse than Duress. Now how about Scroll Celebrant? Flamescroll Celebrant rated great. Good. Kind of in the bottom of great, but still great. Illuminate History, we don't have to look up. It's just bad. Mage Hunter, probably solid playable. Yeah, that looks right. Quintorius? Below great, but still, like, pretty good. And what else did I want? Was there something down here? I was interested in how good Heated Debate is. Just a little bit better than Quintorius, I guess. Or notice it where? Wait, am I lost? Oh, it's right next to Quintorius. A little bit worse, but basically the same. Alright, well, I liked this card, and it is rated as good, great even, and everything else here is not rated as great, so I will take it. I assume it's mostly in red, but like you would want to play this in red and white, so... Okay, and it does say opponent, so if you activate your own abilities, it's fine. You don't get zapped for activating the buff. Dueling Coach. Okay, likes counters. We didn't get a lot of those in red-white. Whirlwind Denial, pretty meh. Academic Dispute, it says is good. Spectacle Mage and Maelstrom Mage are in this pack. Oh, I should have paid more attention to what I passed to my left. What were the good cards in that pack? I mean, they were kind of heated debate, right? And Quintorius. So they might be thinking, hey, we're getting some decent red-white cards. So I risk... If I try and go like red and white, which I have both of now, but I don't need actually to have both, then I do risk like maybe confusing lefty. However, like Academic Dispute is fine. I think we could, if we leave both of these in, I think somebody should take them, right? And probably be me. Maelstrom Mage I think is great. It should be, right? And this is totally playable in red, I imagine. In red-blue. Yeah, Maelstrom Mage, okay. It's rated as above average, but still quite good. Spectacle Mage, probably not as good, yeah. Dueling Coach is fine, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not even looking at Whirlwind Denial, I know it's like, okay. Academic Dispute is rated always better than I think I understand why. It's like, it's still worse than these cards, though. Okay. So, what do we not see much of in this pack from righty? Like, what can we think they might have taken? I don't know, it looks like they just took whatever the rare was, basically. We don't have a lot of information about that. Oh, there is Environmental Sciences, but I'd rather take Maelstrom Mage. And, I mean, what is Lefty getting from this? I don't know. Not sure yet. Is Mari Apprentice? Okay. And an Elemental Masterpiece. So Ray is not that into red-blue, it seems like. I think this is like a snap keep. What would I even take? Elemental Masterpiece, you know, works well with this, but nobody's going to want this except for red-blue decks. So as long as I keep taking the red-blue cards, I can sort of expect this to wheel, right? And if it doesn't, like, okay, I guess Pigment Storm will probably be taken. But okay, let's try for Prismari so far. Not a lot of green in these packs, huh? Like, there's a little. Maybe righty is playing green or green-black for now. There's been a fair amount of blue. Including the red-blue we've been taking, but also just like okay blue cards have been coming by. What the hell are you? 3 mana, 2/2 flyer that taps. Okay. I don't think this is very good. This is not very good. Don't want any of these. I think we just take the Serpentine Curve. Not amazing, but it's like okay. Agonizing Remorse. That's a pretty powerful effect for 2, but still probably not that good. This is a good lesson, I think. Zimone, I think, is like decent, ranked like mid 200s, solid playable maybe. No, low, 180th. It says 186. So a solid playable card. which we could conceivably run. Oh no, this isn't. It isn't a what do you call a hybrid mana card? It has to be green and blue. It can't be like 2 blue. It's not like the Pledge Mages or whatever. Okay, I mean, so Pop Quiz also decent, but I think I'll just take this lesson and really make it clear to Lefty that Prismari is off limits. Elemental Masterpiece. There's another one here. I'll take it. Test of Talents, I feel like is not very good. Well, I mean, it's actually fine. It's just like it's a 2-mana counter spell that can't counter creatures. And then it has this like side effect that usually doesn't do very much, but absolutely ruined me in one game. Or at least made me mad. I forget if it mattered. How good is Test of Talents? It's like sometimes playable, it says here. His Masterpiece is like a solid playable, and it's in my colors. That last draft, by the way, I'm pretty sure at least 2 of the games I lost were just mistakes in piloting, which is really nice, I think. Because piloting is something I know how to improve. Just like practice, pay more attention, get used to things. I feel like I've had a lot of failures due to like drafting horrible decks, and it's nice to have a run that didn't feel like it was ended by those. Snow Day is fine. Prismari Pledge Mage, I think, is probably better. Like, I mean, maybe not first pick kind of stuff, but this is 218. Snow Day is 203. Like, they're very similar. Tome Shredder is not on my radar at all here. They're both reasonable. By the way, when are we getting back to that other Elemental Masterpiece? That was my 3rd pick, wasn't it? They took this, and then I took the Maelstrom Mage, and then I took... Oh, also, it'd be really nice to get back the Spectral Mage from this pack. I don't know how likely that is. But then the pack after that, I think, had the Elemental Masterpiece that I passed. Actually, it must have been my 2nd pack. I think this had I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take like a 2-drop so that I try not to die too much in the early game. This card is fine. Another one, still fine. Oh, we got the Spectacle Mage. This is great news. Nobody wants red-blue cards. Okay. Arcane Subtraction is fine, but we really want, like, big spells to be playable. Even though I only have 1. Yeah, there's the other one I was planning to get. Okay. Red-blue seems to be pretty wide open in this draft. Bell Satchel. Three mana, 2/3. Doesn't really interest me. Test of Talents, probably okay. What the heck is this? 3 mana, 1/4, artifact creature. You can't cast permanents. Well, that doesn't seem very good in draft. But let's read the text. Pay 4 mana, tap. Get 1 mana of each color. When you cast your deck spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an instant or sorcery with lesser mana value, then play it again. Then play that as well as what you were playing. Huh. How good is this? I'm guessing not great because permanents are pretty important, but it might be insane because the effect is good. It does say it's insane. You know, a great first pick. Huh. I have a lot of creatures right now. Well, a lot for a Strixhaven draft. I could cut some. And you don't have to play this until you're ready to. But so, like, I could cut, for example, the Soothsayers. I don't know, they're pretty solid. This is, like, not a great fit right now, probably. Two mana for a 2/1 that lets you spend mana to get damage in. Like, I'm not that excited about it. I could maybe put in Spell Satchel if I took Cody. I mean, I want the red-blue cards, obviously. Pay 4 mana to add 5 of any color. I mean, it's nice in that it allows you to run, like, several colors. And if you first picked this, you would try to go for multicolor good stuff with mostly spells, I guess. In the second pick, when I'm already red-blue and there's solid red-blue cards on offer, I feel like I should not mess with success here. I should probably just pass Cody. He just doesn't... And let's see, the mana value doesn't know anything about discounts, right? If I play Elemental Masterpiece for 5, it still is a 7 cost, and it'll go looking for things cheaper than 7. But I just don't think this is really very good. I don't have a bunch of stuff in other colors I'm dying to run. I could try to draft some, but then I'd have to find fixes for it. I think I'm just going to take Creative Outburst. Go with my big spells theme that I have 2 cards in so far. Gift of Estates? Huh. Ramp in white, a little weird, but sure. Grinning Ignis we don't like. Probably just an Arcane Subtraction. It can learn about elemental summoning, and it's a playable instant, I guess. And Waterfall Aerialist, probably not very good. Letter of Acceptance, not very good. This isn't horrible. It's a 4 mana 3/1 flyer that's hard for the opponent to remove. I think I just want this. I'm not going to be claiming the Firstborn. What is Witherbloom Command? Mills 3 cards. Choose 2. I mean, it does a lot, I guess. Obviously, it doesn't seem to fit with the deck right now. If we're insane, we could try to grab it, but it doesn't seem insane. Is this too greedy, teach by example, do you think? I'm hopeful it's not. Another Maelstrom Mage. Oh, this is fantastic. And nobody's going to want Elemental Summoning, probably, so we might be able to wheel that. If not, this pack is going to be a dud the second time through. Like a third Soothsayer? Thrill of Possibility? Probably rather have that than a Soothsayer, I think. There's this Barag Befuddler. It's just like, I don't know, doesn't seem that great. And this is a lesson we could pick up, I guess. Not my favorite lesson. I think Thrill of Possibility is a great card. I guess I should ask one. You know, it's not high on the first pick list, but I like draw and instance and red, so. More teach by example? It's a little bit like, as I've said before, greedy. It would be amazing if we could get it to hit Creative Outburst, right? Or Elemental Masterpiece. I think I'll try it. I mean, the other choice would be grab just like a lesson. I don't think I want Sudden Breakthrough. And obviously this is total dreck. I currently have like one playable lesson. Could take another. I don't know. Let's lean into this big spells thing. Practical Research. It costs 5, by the way, which is nice for Spectacle Mage. And Maelstrom Mages, of course, don't mind high-costing spells in general. They don't need them to be specifically some breakpoint, but they want them to be large. Practical Research. Yeah, okay, that seems good. Nice draw. How much does it draw, by the way? Draw 4. And if you discard an instant or a sorcery, you get to keep 3 of them. Otherwise, 2. Great. I'll just take another Pledge Mage. A third Teach by Example? That's probably pushing it, but everything else here sucks, so we'll take this and maybe we cut it. I feel like there was something else in this pack that I was hoping to wheel and I didn't get. I could take the Ignis and, like, we've talked in, I think, the last draft about how this is kind of a way to cheat things out a little faster than you normally could. But I'm not into this. I'll just, like, sideboard this instead. Yeah, this is a dud. I guess Resculpt is better than anything else. Don't really want this card. Or that. Alright, didn't get anything good on the wheel. Bellatrix Witherbloom. This is like the actual, like, founder of... I don't know. Weird. How this fits into the lore. At the beginning of each upkeep, you make a pest. 4/4 flyer. And it can turn your life into mana. Interesting. Practical Research, probably fine. Detention Vortex is no good. Pigment Storm, we could go for some removal. I think I should just take a Spectacle Mage, though. I've got a lot of expensive... Well, okay. I have 4 expensive spells, yeah. And, I mean, I don't know. I guess I haven't got much removal at the moment. could go for the Pigment Storm. Maybe that's better. In fact, I suspect that it is. Yeah. I'll take Pigment Storm now, and hopefully one of these red-blue cards will come back. What are you? A dual-faced red and blue card. That's legendary. Okay, I mean, I'm going to read it. It's probably going to be good. So you can play it for 2 and a blue. It's a 2/2 for 3. Tap to exile an instant or sorcery from your hand and put hone counters. Interesting. So you can, it's like Foretell, that your opponent can see what it is. Right, you can set something aside to be cast much more cheaply in a few turns. Interesting. Or we could take Nasari. Sorry, the red side is a 5-drop. 4/4. Exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among them. So it doesn't have to be the one you exiled this turn. Just any one. I mean, I suspect this card is probably good. I don't know if it's necessarily like a crazy unbeatable bomb, but I bet it's like a great first pick. Let's look up Uvilda. Yeah, it is a great first pick. Okay, cool, I'll take it. Ranked 33rd best in the set, according to this ordering. Which is by no means like the Bible, but what I've been using to estimate things. Oh. Heated debate. I don't think I want another Prismari Apprentice. They're good. But I think it's like more of just a heated debate that I want. Yeah. And then hopefully this comes back around, or this, one of them. Opt, pretty great 1-mana card. Yeah, I'll take it over at Teach by Example. Ancient Dust Speaker. Junk. All junk. I don't know, resculpt. Another Maelstrom Mage. This is number 3, isn't it? It is. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, Burying Books. Burying Books is some pretty solid removal, but I'm tempted a little bit because I'm sure this is better for our deck. But if I take this, someone else is going to take the Burying Books. If I take the Burying Books, there's some chance we get the Maelstrom Mage back in this pack. But I don't know. There's probably someone playing red-blue in, isn't there? What does this deck need? Things that don't cost exactly 2. That's one that it needs, I guess. 9 creatures, 14 other things. You cut the Soothsayer Depths, actually. That's probably reasonable. They're 2-drops. They don't exactly fit with the ideas that we have. Although, like, they fix my draws. We could cut some Teach by Example. I think it's the kind of spell that, like, if you can play it successfully, it can be a huge bomb, but, like, you have to be in pretty good shape to be able to play it successfully. And it's just a dead draw if you draw it with, like, no particular value in hand. So maybe just, like, run one. The Pledge Mages, I think, are fine. They're going to be there to, like, try to keep me from losing to aggro decks. Yeah, the Soothsayer Adepts do the same thing, really. So Burying Books would be another, like, way to survive against aggro. Whereas another Maelstrom Mage actually is also fine against aggro, but also contributes to my win condition. Okay, I'll take it. I guess another Pledge Mage. Reject? 2 mana for a counter. Seems better than anything else on offer here. I don't really want another of these, do I? Lessons I have are... specifically 1 elemental summoning. I could cut the Arcane Subtraction, actually. It's my only learn card, but the lessons I have are not very good either. Spectacle Mage is great. This is our first... This is what we saw first pick. What did I take instead of these two? They're both insane, right? I'm trying to remember what I... Oh, I took Uvilda. No, Uvilda was second pick from this pack. I think it might have been a Pigment Storm. Is that crazy? Or Heated Debate? It was one of those two. I think it was Heated Debate, because Pigment Storm was pack 2, I think. Yeah, I took a Heated Debate instead of either of these. So, do I need this? Or do I need more draw? I think, especially if I keep the Soothsayers, I don't really need Practical Research. I already have, like, 5 cards that can be affected by this, by Spectacle Mages. And this is, like, also just a flyer that can do stuff. You can attack and kill the enemy that way. We got Teach by Example back. I'm not very excited about it. I've already cut some from the deck. I guess we take the Waterfall Aerialist and probably don't run it either. Got the Apprentice and the Elemental Masterpiece back. Don't remember what I took from this pack, but it must have been good. I think it might have... Was it a Spectacle Mage? Third Elemental Masterpiece? We have so much synergy for it. We also have so much value for these. Take another Masterpiece. How good does it think Prismari Apprentice is? Not that, like, I care that much what you think, Draft Guide, at this point. It's ranked 164th. The very bottom of above average, whereas Elemental Masterpiece I know is lower. Yeah, 258, substantially lower. But I have so much, like, synergy for this expensive spell thing. I don't know, Prismari Apprentice can really snowball. And also, even if it doesn't, it's just, like, okay at living against aggro. This can help me come back against aggro. I think I'll take the Apprentice. Curate? I don't know, I might actually even run it. It's like Opt, basically, I guess. Maybe that's not so good. A worse opt. I don't care about graveyard interaction, really. It's just like 2 mana, scry 2, draw a card. I'd rather have opt. I don't know, this is all. Who cares? Right? So, still a few cuts to make. With 2 apprentices and 3 pledge mages, and 2 soothsayer adepts, clearly what I should be cutting is some 2 mana creatures. Well, arcane subtraction? I would basically be running it mostly for its learn effect. I think we can cut that. And then the sideboarded lesson doesn't even matter. Oh well. And so it's really like, I have to cut 2 cards. And I think they should basically either be Soothsayer Adept or Prismari Pledge Mage. Now, the Serpentine Curve is not insane. Yeah, actually, I don't think I want Serpentine Curve. It can be discounted to be quite cheap, but if I can play it for cheap, I'm probably in good shape, like, by just doing whatever I want. Because I have some I have some creatures that have stuck that have made stuff cheap. And if I draw it, like, super late, it's not that exciting, really. So that's not so great. And then I just have to cut, like, 1 thing, or maybe more if I wanted to put back in, Teach by Example. I still have 2 of these lying around. I could try to, like, really combo something. I know I have 1, obviously, but I could run more. If I decided that I don't need this many 2-drops. But honestly, like, 7 2-drops is not crazy. Like, in a normal draft, you're advised, like, 8 is a good number of 2-drops to have, I believe. Obviously, Strixhaven decks are lighter on creatures, and so fewer is totally reasonable. And here, I just want to avoid losing too soon, which is why I took all those. I think the Pledge Mages are not that great. I can cut 1 of those. They're 3/3s instead of 2/2s, but the Apprentices can get, like, really big. We were never cutting Apprentice. It's about this, right? Like, how much draw do I need? That's the question, I guess. And I would like some. Basically what I have is Practical Research, right? My only draw? No, I have Thrill of Possibility as well. Do I need 2 Soothsayer Adepts? Maybe I could cut 1 and sneak in a second Teach by Example? Okay, this should be interesting. Yeah, I believe that is a good deck art for us. We could put Uvilda, but I think this is more of a spectacle Maelstrom Mage deck than an Uvilda deck. I did already cut that red-white thing, yes. Flash. Okay, I don't have anything early, but I have counter spells to play early, I guess. Ooh, opponent mulligans. Gonna mulligan again? trying to bring yourself to keep a bad hand, I guess. Okay, mulligans to 6. Okay, an aggro deck. This explains it somewhat. Now I draw a creature. That's fine. Would have rather had it last turn, of course, but I'll take it now. I'm just going to run out of Prismari Apprentice here. If they want to attack with the 3/3, they can. But this way I can counter, or I can draw a card. Although, I don't know if I want to discard anything. So I guess I'm just holding this up for counters, basically. Maybe that was not so great. But I think countering something is going to make them very sad. On the other hand, the Maelstrom Mage would have been a better... Maelstrom Muse! I didn't even read the text. It just looks like it says Mage. Might have been a better play. It more obviously stops the damage. And threatens to let me play Practical Research, which would be great. Yeah. I think playing this was a mistake. Oh, I will not allow that. Can't pay 3. See ya. No counters for my thing, sadly, but... They swing with the 3/3, I don't block. There's no way I would double block. Okay, fine, I guess. This way they know I don't double block. But now I can actually attack myself if I want. Maybe I should have held back my 1/3? No. Because they're still gonna... That's the only creature... This is the only creature I would have blocked with anyway, and they can make me not allowed to block with it if they want. Surely no removal for 1. Detention? Nothing! No attacks! That's actually a big surprise. Oh, they can't activate this, I see. It costs too much. So I have 5 mana. If I attack, I can actually play this. And it is an instant. That seems great. Or I could attack with this and keep the Test of Talents available. I'm not too worried about whatever instants or sorceries. I want... Actually, I don't care that much about their creatures. I don't really want to remove them right. I think I want to play this and have some stuff open. Okay, so we attack with you. And you. Sure. I'm letting in like 6 damage by doing this. But if I hold this back, I wouldn't be blocking anyway, so I think that's fine. Will I discard an instant or sorcery spell? Or would I rather discard 2 spells? 2 cards. I kind of want these lands. I'll get rid of the Test of Talents. I think I should be able to play this pretty successfully anyway, so whatever they counter with, I don't even really care. Or whatever they play, I don't need to counter it because I can remove it. Yeah, see, this is a card I would more prefer to remove over the 3/3s. Oh. Yeah, and I couldn't have countered... It was only instant or sorcery, so yeah. So the fact that they played this means I'm glad I did in fact discard that, so alright, here we go. And I'll just get rid of an island here. So this costs 7, but I can make it cost only 4. But I still won't have 4 mana, huh? But this would cost only 2. I guess I could opt first. Why can I cast? Oh, I can't cast this. I can cycle it. Oh, this is a sorcery. Whoops. Should have cast it. Well, I couldn't have cast it first because it would have cost too much. Okay. Oh, but that means they can block this if they want. Okay, they chose not to. Phew. They thought I might have some combat trick. Okay. Lucky me. Okay, the fact that this was a sorcery had escaped me. And this is lethal, like, next turn, so I just have to not die to their 3/3s. This is also lethal next turn. Okay. Doesn't matter at all. You're just dead. Double block. I don't need these creatures, just in case they have some weird, like, 1 mana +8/+8 trample. Like, let's make sure we're covered here. Kill whichever one you want, yeah. Not surprised to see it's that one. Great, I guess? I don't need it, but... Choose one. That one. Okay, it doesn't check whether they're dead until the spell is finished resolving. That's kind of funny. Well, that was great. That's what we would like the deck to do every time. We'll see if it can. I had a mild hiccup. There was one turn when I couldn't play a land, I think. It made things a little awkward, and then I played like the wrong card while in that position. I should have played the... I don't know. Was it wrong? Probably. I should have played the Muse, but instead I played a 2-drop and countered their thing. But it worked out. Zbaka. No, Xhaka. It's an 8, not a B. 3 mana, a 2-drop, some counters, some removal. Great. Opponent taking some time over there. I think this is their mulligan choice, right? I'm player 1. Well, maybe they went AFK and we're just going to win, but probably not. No, they're mulliganing again. Oh, they're an elephant, by the way. So they like red-white. But that's no proof that, of course, what they've drafted is red-white. Does it really matter which of these I run out first? I mean, not really, right? Let's just run red and make them think I might be aggro. I sort of am. Green, okay. We hate green. Both of my color pairs are opposed to green, right? Or both of my colors, my entire color pair. Oh yeah. What? You can cycle this, but I don't think I should. Red? Why do I keep running into red-green? It's like not a thing, right? Is it? Yeah, weird. I mean, I assume they're running another color, right? They must be running blue as well. That would be the natural thing to run with red-green. But then why run out the red and green mana first and let me see that? Maybe they just don't have the blue? Okay, that would be nice to know. I don't have any play next turn, so I hope you play a creature that I can heated debate. Cody! Okay. I mean, it might not be insane to cycle the Elemental Masterpiece just to try to draw a land this turn. But I mean, that misses a chance to get in 6 damage, which is pretty good, right? Plus it leaves them with this, which is a little spooky. Oh no, only 5 damage. This wasn't big enough to buff the Apprentice. Still, bummed I didn't get a 4th land. Oh, never mind, it was great. Their entire deck was just Cody, and we killed it. Maybe. Well, this was easier than the last game. Does your ranking in Limited mean anything? Does it, like, matter? It doesn't get, like, you don't get matchmade against people who are about as good as you, I don't think. That doesn't seem like it should happen. Each draft should be like an isolated event, in my opinion. Any second now. roll the dice. You know what? I have Thrill of Possibility. I think that's enough to keep this hand. I have a 2-mana play, and if I can't ever draw any blue, I can, like, just dump something and go hunting. Oh, this is not a 2-mana play. It's not a creature. I thought it was the Pledge Mage, but it's not. It's Teach by Example. And in fact, I've drawn so much mana. One's red, black... Sorry. Green, red, blue. That's a nice color pair. I think I'm gonna wait till their turn to play this. But if they want to counter, it costs me their main phase mana. I would like another land, by the way. I know I just threw one away, so you might be inclined to believe I don't want any, but I still do need some. Okay, I'm kind of being overrun here. Alright, we got the land. Maelstrom Muse could easily turn the tides here. I'm not blocking with this, so I might as well attack. And we have a lot of exciting stuff that could happen. No, that's so rude. All the exciting stuff is going away. Oh, I was so close to being able to just plonk down like 2 elemental masterpieces or something gross like that. Damn, I'm almost dead now. And I actually did, it turns out, want to block the 1/1, so I was sort of wrong to attack. I guess I just sorcery remove the 4/4 and hope for the best? Running black as well. Okay, so just like every color. Oh no! What the hell? I'm just being overrun by 3 of these things. Okay, I have to block something. If I block here, I live. If I block here, I save a little more damage. I guess I'd rather kill one of their things. Okay, we're dead, right? Yep, no way out. Just great aggro. I had a pretty decent hand, given what my deck can do. And they just had a great opening. Three solid creatures, a buff, and a removal spell. I ended up being a little too slow because I had to throw the possibilities instead of playing something reasonable on tempo. Although I don't think my deck had anything that would have been very good. Maybe the Pledge Mage would have been nice. Good enough. Oh, great. Keep. I probably do just opt on turn 1 though, rather than like trying to save it for Apprentice. Like, buffing it is not that important in effect. Well, I don't mind a land, but I don't want several lands, which is why that's usually what, like, okay, I'm like, okay, I want some lands, but I don't want a million, which is why I end up discarding most of them to scry effects. And I don't quite, like, I'm not a good enough player to recognize all of the situations when I should be willing to just accept a land anyway. No counters? Okay, that's fine. Recycling the Elemental Masterpiece. Nice lands, I like them. Aggressive Iteration, good card. Okay, they picked a mountain or a land. Yeah, pretty normal stuff. They're not playing much this turn. Ah, the treasure token. Okay. We have a really nice curve going here. So do I play you? Or the Spectacle Mage? I think I want the Spectacle Mage, right? Like, I can just actually play these cards. I don't need some, like, crazy hone counter stuff to make them playable. I'm just gonna make a bunch, like, just make them cheaper and cheaper until I can play them. And then I want this guy as a 5-drop. Nice, we're like buddies here. Don't copy this as well, please. Okay, it's not too bad. I guess we play this and keep Reject handy. And cycle this if I have to. Oh, they can actually play 3. Sort of hoping they'll play another creature, although I guess it seems unlikely. But I'm not going to play this just to let them, like, tap their 3 mana for some value and give up my card. It seems horrible. So do I cycle this for a treasure? I think I do. It lets me play this if nothing else. And they have only red open, which is a little weird. Ah, this had to be paid with blue, I see. Any of your upkeep. No removal? Presumably not. They could. Oh my god!
If you want
This deck is stacked.
Well, this is a real page turner.
It's a mountain. Okay, so I can only cast such cards, so not land. So what the heck is this? It's got 1 loyalty left. Sorcery, instants and sorceries cost less. Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't really need the Thrill of Possibility right now. don't think I want to go in with my 4/4. Let's just do this.
Maybe I do need rowing.
So, I mean, that Planeswalker was still great for them, right? 4 mana, draw 2 cards, and also it saved them 3 life. Okay, yeah. I think a double Pigment Storm is kind of great. Better than this, right? I mean, I'd like doubling this as well, don't get me wrong. But just wiping their board seems great. Yes, tapping 2 blue, please. Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, good game. Yeah. So that Teach by Example finally did something useful. And what it did was amazing. We can't count on it doing that every game, which is why I didn't run 3 of them, I think. Did I only end up with 1, or did I put 1 back and have 2? I don't remember. Two. Okay. But that was a mirror match where we both drew, I think, quite well. Okay, I have Thrill of Possibility. That makes this hand 100 times better. It was pretty good anyway, with, like, you know, a good card into a great card. But this way I can also do something on turn 3, hopefully. Red, blue. Okay, I don't care about that creature. Just in case they want to counter this, I'm going to play it on my turn. I'm actually not sure what to discard. Probably it should be an island, but I'm a little bit tempted to, like, keep it to make sure I have enough mana to do all my cool stuff. I think that's just playing scared. Yeah, see, we drew another land. And all I need is 4. And there's the turn 3 play. Although, might be better to just hang on for reject, actually, against green blue. I think it is. And I don't mind, I think, cycling this if they end up not making me use the reject. I think that should be okay. God, I have 2 Maelstrom Mages. This could be really cheap. No, that's life. Great, I'm really happy to have hit that. And they missed their 4-drop, their 4th mana, right? Oh, nice card. Joke's on you, I have another. I mean, they still might kill me, you know. They're doing a pretty good job of tempoing out. But their hand's running a little empty. Ooh, they do get to learn. What are you gonna learn? More mana, okay. If I could get this thing to stop hitting me, I'd be really quite happy. That one scares me a little. I think they should be holding this back so I can't attack, by the way. Seems like a huge blunder to attack. I guess they're concerned about my life total, but... Oh, I can't play it now. I have to wait. It's a sorcery. I was like, wait, but I can afford it, which is true, but it's still illegal to play it this time. Now that's probably the last time they let me get away with attacking with this. Nope. Okay. I think I should play this for 3 and one of these for 2? Or do I just drop this for 5? I'm gonna play this. Pigment Storm is really good, I think. I don't need the Spectacle Mage very much anymore. It would be nice to block this with, though. Maybe dump 1 land and 1 Pledge Mage? Oh my god, it has reach? Oh, I missed this. Oops. Nonetheless, I want a 3-3. Well, why? Why didn't I just play this? What am I thinking? I could have played this! I'm so bad at everything! Okay, the good news is my deck is kind of nuts, so I might still be okay. I'm just gonna play this and try and generate value out of it. I could attack with one of these, I guess. Should have done it before, because now they can trade with this, actually. But I don't think I need to be aggressive. I think I want to hold these for defense. Another land or something? Yeah. Okay, I can deal with this though. It does very badly against my 4/4s. And I can still hold a counter for any weird effects they have. I'm willing to trade the Spectacle Mage for their 1/1. My life total is becoming a problem. They probably won't let me. Oh, I don't like this. It all has trample even. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind losing most of this if it actually keeps me from dying, and they don't. If they have some combat trick, which is possible, but it's only one card, and like I'm still doing okay. No combat tricks. Also, I think they killed the wrong thing here. I actually don't want to teach this by example. Nope. I can actually see their whole library. That's pretty cool. Nothing to counter. Nothing in. There is one in their graveyard. I choose that, obviously. Any stuff I need to be particularly aware of? 2 mage duels left. A big play. Don't even know what Devouring Tendrils is. More removal. Okay. There's a lot of information to try to take in. I really don't know what to do about it. Okay, no like insane bombs except for a 3 or 4 mana creature. This is 7. I have 7, so I can't play this. But this is lethal if they don't. Okay. Well, that turned around very quickly. That big attack they made didn't work out. I mean, to be fair, if I hadn't been able to remove their 4/4, it would have still been a game for sure. And it was very close to not being able to do that. Alright, up to 4-1. Two Muses and a Thrill of Possibilities, probably to dump the Teach by Example, honestly. But I'm going to want the land to make sure I can play these guys. But we'll see. Maybe I draw enough land, but... oh no, I guess not. Alright, see you later. I could play this on 3. Set aside Elemental Masterpiece, but if I can just get these guys going, I don't need to set it aside. I can play it for like 4 less anyway. What was that? Oh, this was, you learned that or something? Yes, okay. Looking for land. Not land, can't take it. Okay. Good. I don't think I'm going to cycle this. I have dreams of playing it with 3 Elemental Muse or Maelstrom Muses in my hand. What is their card, by the way? Their lesson? The top 6 cards, you can reveal a creature. Okay, so it just draws a creature. I wouldn't be surprised if they can remove this. Oh, they can't. And there shouldn't be a 1-mana card that'll help them remove their thing. Oh my gosh, what is this? 1 mana, 1/1. They can turn creatures into pests. Or, more likely, a 4 mana 4/4. When you gain life, you can put counters on everything you control. Okay, that's pretty strong. I could just attack and play Elemental Masterpiece, I guess. Or I could play you. I think I want to start like taking stuff out of their deck and see what happens. I'm like, I can try to play this for just 2. I don't think it's out of the question that that could happen. Yeah, I assume you drop your 4 mana bomb at this point. And then your 1/1 becomes a bit scary because it threatens to gain life. I think you should have attacked with the 1/1. I wouldn't block. Mortality Spear. Interesting. I won't be gaining life, obviously. Playing it for 2 is probably good enough. I can get down a mage as well, right? Muse, rather? Oh. I missed that I forgot it gives counters. What? You gave it... indestructible. Pretty cool. Okay. Good work. Well done. Oh, very nice. Yeah, those are some scary creatures. I don't know what I'm going to do if they attack with everything. I don't like that. Ooh. I'm actually, like, dying here, as it turns out. But I can make 2 4/4s, which might give them some pause. Probably not enough, sadly. I don't know, I have a 2/2 I can chump with, and they don't have any more obvious life gain on board, but they could have some in hand. This deck has done a lot. Theirs, I mean. Mine's doing okay, but it's losing this game at the moment. Test of Talents is really good for me right now. the stuff they want to play is instants, I think, to gain life somehow. Oh no. If you attack with everything, I'm not dead. I can block here and jump to the 8-8, but alright, they're not going to make me. This is a very good draw. So I can shut this off, finally. Gonna keep attacking, because I need to play several things. Oh, I don't have enough red to play that. Okay. Maybe I should have held one back then? I should be allowed to search their sideboard as well. You know, in case I counter this. I don't know that I would, but... The thing is, they're just gonna have this, like, 9-9 that I can't do anything with. Okay, this resolves. This does not resolve. Okay, what's left to deal with? A bunch of pledge mages, basically. Other assorted scary creatures. Ooh, I hate the Mage Hunter. I have one more Professor's Warning. Basically, their only, like, meaningful combat, or not combat trick exactly, but sure, something like that. Oh, hand? Did I look at this? I can see it later. I mean, putting a counter, yeah. Oh, on that. That's another way to do it. You did, I was thinking here, but it gets a buff when you play that anyway, so okay, this is really bad. I have to do that to not die. Well, not true. I could jump them both here and take some damage. But either way, I don't kill anything, so I might as well take less damage. Okay, I can keep jumping. I'm gonna keep attacking because how am I gonna win except by reducing them to 0 life somehow? Even though I don't see a way that that's gonna happen. I think I let in the 8? No. Well, this way I threaten 6, and if I draw... There are some cards I could draw that could kill, actually. Right, the Creative Outburst, I think, is what it's called, would be lethal, but I need to keep a 2/4 flyer around for that. Oh, that does it. That's lethal. That killed me. Now even Creative Outburst is no good. Oh, maybe I could get something that draws and then also the Creative Outburst? I have to keep all 3 of these back to block now. And they're gonna get life gain. Okay, well, my plan is pretty clear. This is the only move that lives. This Pledge Mage just got so out of control. What? Did anything in particular go wrong this game, or... I mean, they had that 4-mana card. That was pretty horrible. That was pretty much, well, and also their Pledge Mage was great. I didn't have any removal for it, right? I couldn't threaten lethal of my own fast enough. Still, not an embarrassing finish. Opponent just had a couple solid cards. And we are on 2 losses, so this is potentially the end of the run. Hopefully not. Great. 2, 3, 4. All the mana. Beautiful hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to mute this damn thing. We're playing this one without sound, guys. That dog just drives me absolutely insane. Or it's like a fox, or is it a dog? I think it looks more like a fox, right? But it makes dog noises instead of fox noises. Those usually are just too pointy to be a normal dog. Sure, it's a magical dog. It's a Boros dog. Silver Quill Silencer. Oh. They have to guess what I might be, and all I have shown is red. Heated Debate. Good pick. I do have one of those. But, you know, that won't stop me. I'm still gonna play it if it becomes relevant, even if I don't know. If it gives them a card, I'd rather not, of course. But so black, white. I even have it in my hand. I'm only now noticing. I think I could just about teach by example my Pigment Storm at some point. Once I get the Muse down and attack with it, that should work. What did you do? Put a counter and learn. Taken more Inkling. Block this one, I guess. Okay, now if they don't have any buffs, this will slow them down, but they might have some. Well, I'm actually scared. They're going to play another Inkling, actually. They do that. I guess I can still learn by example the Pigment Storm. Although it might be tempting to learn by example this. That's a bit... Oh, I need a 5th mana to do that. It's going to be turn 5, but I won't necessarily have a 5th mana. Oh, that's nice. Now I don't get to attack with it. Okay. Well, there's my 5th... Oh, I do get to attack with it? It doesn't stay tapped. This is a sorcery, however. So I do have to attack first. Oh, I didn't. I only need 4 mana for that. Wow. Okay. This one? Or the 1/2? This can make a lot of flyers. I don't think I like this. Get out of here. Nice card. Oh. Alright. What is the effect that this guy has? Do they gain life? They just draw a card, right? I would lose 3 life. But only once. Because copying it is not casting it. Oh, okay. Oh, only while it's in play does that happen? I didn't seem to lose the life. Huh. So this will only cost 4. If I attack, which I will. That's a sorcery. I could just play this. I mean, the land is nice in case I happen to draw, like, Thrill of Possibility or something. But I'm planning to attack with this anyway. Question is, do I attack with the 2/2? Losing it potentially to the 2/1? I guess I do. I don't need the mana discount. Alright, we got him. That was a pretty close one. So I'm actually surprised. Shoot, what was that card called? I should have looked at the battlefield first. I'm surprised the effect didn't last. Oh, it was a silencer, that's right. As it enters the battlefield, choose a line on a card name. Whenever they cast a spell with a chosen name, they lose 3 life and you draw a card. So I guess there's a line break on the card, and I think that's what makes the difference. I almost like want to show you guys the card again, but it's kind of hard to do, so I'm not going to. I'll just read it to you. So the card says, as Silver Quill Silencer enters the battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Line break. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with the chosen name, they lose 3 life and you draw a card. If there had been no line break, that would be a single effect triggered by the thing entering the battlefield. It would create kind of a pending game-long effect that if I ever cast Heated Debate, that happens. But that's not what this is. It's when it enters, you choose a card name, and then, while this card is in play, there's this other effect that whenever you cast such a card, something happens. So since that card had left, the effect was no longer active. and therefore nothing bad happened to me as a result of playing it. Cool. I mean, Teach by Example was insane both times I played it there. It removed an extra creature and smacked home for like 3 or 4 damage, depending on how you count it. Sorry about that. Got a message. From a program that isn't smart enough to know that I'm streaming or recording right now, so it doesn't mute it. Not Discord, right? It was Gmail. And then the other time, it removed another creature. It was just great. This is also great. I have like draw. I have 2 drops. I have my 4-drop monsters. I don't have any red. I'm opting turn 1 looking for red, I guess. I need a little more land, but still a good hand. Okay, problem solved, I guess. They're running green, so I don't think I need to worry about them countering this if I play it on their turn. So I'm going to wait, see what their second color is before I opt. If it's blue and they counter me, I'm fine with that. That's fine, but I think I'd honestly rather have land. Or a big spell or something. Okay. Nice pickup. I think what do you do? You ramp. And draw. I think I would rather play the Apprentice than the Pledge Mage, because I can maybe swing with it. I hate you. Thing has ruined me in the past. I could just play this as a 3-drop. I don't really want to use its effect, though. I think I just play a 2/3 into land. Or a 3/3, a 2 mana card and my 3rd land. Next turn I play a 4 and like things are looking fine. I'll swing with this. I don't expect to be blocking with it next turn, and they don't want to block, so I get in 2 free damage. Their Pledge Mage is better than mine for sure. But, I mean, mine is cheaper, I guess. I hate this. More ramp. No attacks. Interesting. Okay. I drew my 3rd Muse. That's nice. Now all I need is any big spells for that to matter. If I draw, like, a total... I don't know. I could imagine, like, Thrill of Possibility hitting a Muse next turn. If I don't hit a land. If I hit a land, I think I'm just dropping... I'm playing my 5-drop. And I don't need 3 Muses. Like, it's cool and all, but 2 is enough. Don't you dare. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it gets +1/+2. Okay, I was like, it wasn't big enough. But no, it even gets buffed for that removal. Okay. Well, in that case... I don't think I mind trading one of my guys for this. Probably they pick the 2/2. No, they kill the 3/3. Bizarre. Combat trick? Okay. But it's still... Oh, this way it kills both, I see. So I don't know. My two guys traded for these two cards. That's fine. Can't really ask for too much more. There's no one-mana creature counter, so this is fine. The Pledge Mage, I really like... I need a way to deal with this card. The last one got out of control. This one looks like it could get there as well. And all my removal is like damage-based, so if it gets big enough, I just can't touch it. Well, maybe in their deck. Sadly, no blocks. Useless card. I'm gonna risk dumping this. Actually, maybe I just dump a Muse now to make sure I can play this and also the other Muse. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, that's the way that's tapping is totally fine, of course. I mean, I'm in bad shape. I think they... I would have thought attack with everything. Well, with these two, anyway. But I guess I threatened to double block and just get a 1-for-1, and they didn't even want to offer me that. But I can do the same here. I mean, it kind of looks like they don't have a combat trick. I need my 4/4 alive, so that next turn I can like block something and then Heated Debate. I think I let this in. Or lands, I hate it. Alright, I have 6 mana. If I attack... Jeez. Only 2 of it red, by the way, so I can't even play both of my removal spells, even if one of them were cheaper. So I guess I play you, and then attack, and use this for... That doesn't work either. It has to be Heated Debate. I don't have enough red to play this now. It doesn't even do shit. I guess it kills a 4/4. Or this. This is their draw engine now, right? Man, I'm in horrible shape. I think I have to let them have the draw engine and try to do something else later, maybe. We go in with the 2/4. Who knew blue-green was good? Like, I know it is actually among the top in the format, it just seems weird to me and I don't like it. But they're doing a good job with it. I foresee some chumping in my future. Okay. But no, now they draw, yeah, draw a bunch. Ugh. This is the problem. The flyer, right? No, the 2/2? I was gonna block with this anyway, right? Some buff? Okay. Nice. I should have blocked this way because, yeah, okay. I thought it didn't matter, but this one has an effect on it that when you cast a spell it gets buffed, so... I could have stopped lethal. I was still going to lose, but that would have been a little bit better. Okay. I'm not too unhappy with this. 5 wins, right? Yeah, not bad. We've had a run of like actually 3 in a row decent drafts. I'm very hopeful that maybe I'll start having decent drafts somewhat regularly, but we shall see. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.